Good morning. This is Breakfast with Megan live, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. I'm with Polar Fabrics in Liberty, Indiana. It is Thursday, November the 13th, 2025. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? Good morning, Laurie. Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, Bev. Good morning, Betty. So hopefully everybody around here survived the first snow. It was something else. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Kathy, Betty, Patty, Jackie. Good morning. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Gay. Okay, so we got quite a few watching this morning, which is always wonderful. I don't have a whole lot to show today, but I have some, so that's always a good thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Got to get the camera flipped around here. There we go. So our first item up today is Tula Pink's gray work. So we have all the blenders for the gray works and all the prints. So these just came in. The stripes, the big dots, which they call pom-pom. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Becky and Kathy. These fun triangle, light and darks, great blenders. Then I'm going to sneak back over here and finish the blenders before I go to the animals. Good morning, Marcia. So some really nice gray pin dots. And then two new whispers, or fairy dust. So in a gray and a darker gray. I love the darker gray. And the rest of Tula's fabric here. And then we have all the animals. So the polar bears. Good morning, Rhonda. And the cheetahs on the light gray. And then there's cheetahs on the dark gray. I did not get these put in here quite right. And then we have the wolf, which is so pretty. Good morning, Nancy. So this is on the light gray. And then we have the wolf on the dark gray. Good morning, Michelle. Then we also have the puffins. And then we have the sea lions or otters. I'm not sure which ones these are. So that comes on dark gray and it comes on a medium gray. We also have some Minky from this line. I'm pretty sure it's these two prints and the dark wolf. I have not got those out yet. Like I said, this just came in, so I want to get this out and on the floor so I could show it this morning. So this is Tula Pink's new gray work. If you've been waiting, we now have it. And you can see some of her other blenders down here that would go with it very well. Good morning, Teresa and Valerie. Glad you're joining us. Then let's see. We have some new 60-inch wide cheater prints. So we have Firefighter. So these are different blocks of different firefighter scenes. And then we also have a police officer. So I showed some of these a couple weeks ago. We've got Ohio State, IU. We have UC. I don't think I showed the UC. So we have UC as well. We have Kentucky, Purdue, IU, Ohio State. And then we sold this whole bolt, so I have more Farmall in. So those are all 60-inch wide. They looks like they've been pieced together. They have not been. Great quilts. Put a border on and quilt them. Then we have some more 108 wides. Our 108 wide selection has exploded over the last couple weeks. So this one is new. Very fun. Teals, greens. It looks like paint swirls or marble. Then this one is a reorder. This one is new. Very good dark colors. That one is new. I don't know if I showed that one last time. We've got some others. I just gotta find them. Let's see. We have a new wide flannel. So a really dark chocolate boards. Looks like these here, but it's really dark. It's flannel. Then this one here. You could just quilt it and bind it and have a quilt. So that's kind of brighter colors, oranges, teals, greens. And then we have this more muted color one. Browns and blues, no oranges. And then there's one more. But I don't see it. So we have lots of new wide backs. So if you're looking for a wide back, come check it out. Let's see, Pam. Yes, we will have fat quarter bundles. I have them cut and partially folded. So we will have fat quarter bundles. It will be of the whole line. It will be of the blenders and the animal faces. So hopefully I'll get those done either today or tomorrow. So if you want a fat quarter bundle, let me know and I'll put one behind for you. New Thomas fabric. So we have not had Thomas the Train fabric in a while. This is a panel. It's a yard panel. It's $13.85. Be great just to put borders on because it looks like it's already been pieced with all the different blocks. And quilt it for that special person, little person in your life. And then we have a go with for your border. Has all the trains on it. Thomas and Percy and yeah, that's all I can remember. But it has all of them on there with some other things. So that is new from Riley Blake, called Thomas and Friends. Thomas is celebrating their 80th birthday this year. So this is kind of a celebratory line of fabric to go with that. Then on this side, from Quilting Treasures, we have these beautiful owls. So this is called Night Owl. This is a yard panel for $13.99. And it has 16 smaller squares on it. So beautiful, beautiful owls. And then we have some go withs to go with it. This one here is really pretty. It's on a dark navy with the owls flying and the crescent moon. And then this one is on a really pretty deep purple. Doesn't quite show purple on my screen, but it is a really deep purple, and it's so pretty. Butterflies and mushrooms and feathers, and the owls perched. Just a really pretty fabric there. So that is a night owl. Then also from Quilting Treasures is Jubilee. So again, this is a yard panel. This one has more. This one has 20 squares on it. On black, very bright, very vivid. It's gorgeous in person. And then we have some go-withs to go with this one as well. So we have the medallions on black. We have this beautiful bubble, circle, swirly, I don't even know, but it's really pretty. And then we have these floral, kind of packed all together. So beautiful line, black, very vibrant colors. Okay, good morning, Kay. Then we have some new flannels for children. So this is from one of our companies, a parent company to Free Spirit, called A.E. Nathan. They do a lot of flannels. So we have some really cute ones here. We have little ponies, jungle animals on blue, little frogs. One that says Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with a bear hanging off a moon, some dinosaurs, just some old pull along toys. The penguin and the polar bears is probably my favorite. Little dragons. And of course, we can't go without some trucks and tractors and construction equipment. And then we have some blenders as well. So we have some stars, and then we have some polka dots. So we have some more on order from this company. They're on back order, but we'll be filling those in when they come. Reading my list so I don't forget anything, because it's been one of those weeks. Let's see, this one here, Ambiance from Moda. So this is from Three Sisters. We have charm packs, jelly rolls, layer cakes, and mini charms of this line. Very pretty. Dark, rich navies and reds with this really pretty green. I'm not a green person, but this green is calling my name. And of course, cream, paisleys, flowers, little bitty tiny vines. Really pretty cream on cream print there. So if you know Three Sisters, you know they do a wonderful job, especially with their coloring. The dark navy is just so pretty in this line. It stops here at the green one. This is part of the Muse line from Three Sisters. Then we have this line here. This is called Forever Bloom from Lewis and Irene. This is a beautiful floral line. It's hard to think about flowers when we just had our first snow of the year, but that's where we're at. That's what we're getting now, is all of our florals. We're ordering Halloween and Christmas for next year. So this is Forever Bloom. really pretty. There's 14 pieces in this line. We've already sold quite a bit of it, and it hasn't been here quite a week yet. We do have pre-cut fat quarters of it, and then we have fat quarter bundles as well. So we have 3 bundles left for that line. Then we have a new UK print. This one here, to add to our UK collection. And we have, I don't know if this one is new or a reorder, but we have a new Ohio State. This one has the basketballs and the footballs on them. So I wanted to show that. Just reading my list, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Then we have this line here. This line is called Forest, Field, and Stream. So this is from Quilting Treasures as well. There's 20 panels on this panel. We actually have a sample made with this one that I'll show here in just a second. So this has all your animals, your deers, your ducks, your turkeys. And then we have the coordinating fabrics to go with them. These have this is a silhouette of a duck, and somewhere in there there's a silhouette of the deer. You can see it here on the green. So these have the silhouettes on them. Then we have hunting items, jackets, shotguns, compass, binoculars, knives. So that comes on 2 colors. Then we have all the deer and the animals, the ducks, the turkeys. That comes on 3 colors. It comes on green, blue, and a gray. Then we have little labs. So it has others. That's not quite a lab. I don't know what that is. I know that's a lab. But your dogs that go hunting. And then we have had so many requests for ducks. So we have this print on 3 colors. Comes on gray and cream, and then it comes on a blue. So if you're looking for ducks, we have ducks now. So I will show that sample here in just a minute. I have a couple other samples I want to show. And I have some other fabric up front that I want to show. But I want to show a couple samples that I keep forgetting to show. This one here is made with the Wildlife Song fabric from Blank. So these beautiful panels, I showed these back, I don't know, June, July sometime. Beautiful panels with these animals, with the nature in the animal. We made this quilt. It is 50 by 70, so perfect for the couch, for that hunter, man, wildlife person in your life. The kit is $80. That includes everything but your backing and your batting. We do have panels and we do have patterns if you want to do something else with it. But I love these panels. They're so pretty. The fox is so pretty. So that one is new. And that's from my pattern called 4-Patch Parade. And then the very front of the store, there is this one. This one is called Winter Whisper. Ooh, get it on here straight. So this finishes 63 by 72. The kit is $89. It's very pretty. The snow, like on the trees and on the roofs, and the snowflakes up there in the top of the panel are all 3-dimensional. They have figured out how to put puff paint on our quilt panels and make it have some 3-dimension to it. Very cool, very easy to sew with. I made this sample. It's just really pretty night scene for winter. So that one is Winter Whisper. I always want to say it backwards. Then the panel, or the sample that goes with the forest, field, and stream is out here in the entryway. Get my Halloween banner down. And this is folded back some because it's too big to fit in that space. So it's folded under part way. I don't have a sign on it. We just hung it yesterday, getting it finished. I can tell you the size though here in just a second. So the size is 60 by 80. The kit includes everything but your backing and your batting for $124.99. It's called Around the Corner, and it finishes 60 by 80. And you can see, here's a picture of the front of the pattern where you can see the whole quilt. So it's very pretty. I guess not pretty, handsome for your hunters in your life. So those are all new. We'll step back out here in a few minutes because I have some goodies for everybody. But I want to finish showing all the new stuff. So this is new. Flip the camera around. Oh, get my fingers out of the way. Okay, so this is a new table runner we just got done. So it's another one of the double border stripes, but it is a nativity scene. So it's Mary and Joseph going to Bethlehem with the wise men and the shepherds and the angels. Very, very nice for the holiday season that we're coming up to. So we will have this. We have this fabric. We have the backing and the binding. And then we have this piece that coordinates with it. If you want to make like a placemat or something to go with it, you have this that you can make something else with or anything with. So those are all new. Let's see. I think that's all my new fabric. Oh no, it's not. I forgot one. That's why I make a list. So to coordinate with that table runner is this new advent calendar. So this is from the same designer, from the same line of fabric. So the little people and the camels all match, but this is a new advent calendar. You still have time to get this done before Advent starts. And then we do have 5 Advent calendars left of this one. So this one is very nice too. So I think that is all my new fabric now. So now I have some books and patterns I want to show, but the first thing I want to do is I have some kits that are only going to be on sale through the Facebook and YouTube Live. So the first one is this kit here. Turn my sign around. Maybe not. There we go. This little kit, great wall hanging. It's 18 by 30. We have 4 of these left. original price is $20. We have it on sale for $15, so that's $5 off. If you would like one, just tell me you want the Down Memory Lane kit, and I will put one aside for you, or we can ship them. So this one is Down Memory Lane. There's 4 kits left for $15. Then we have 1 kit of these rooster placemats left. These finished 16 by 21. The original kit is $34.99. We have them on sale for $22.75. So if you'd like the rooster panel placemats, we have 1 kit left for $22.75. Then, Becky, I see your question about the pockets. I will have to measure them after the live and let you know, because I'm not sure how big the pockets are. We have this Autumn Vibes placemats, 4 of them. They finished 14 by 20. The original kit was $28.99. We have it on sale for $19.99, and there are 2 left. So the Autumn Vibe placemats, there's 2 kits left for $19.99. Then this kit here is called Morning Bloom. This is a cheetah print in the center with just some borders on it. There's 2 kits left of this one. Originally was $61.99. We have it on sale for $40.29. So Linda, if you want something like this one would be the Morning Bloom or the Autumn Vibes. Just type in Autumn Vibes or Morning Blooms in the comments, and then I'll go back through and grab the comments here after a while. Then we have these placemats. There's 4 of them. This is called the Yuletide placemats. These finished 14 by 21. The original price was $32.99, and we have them on sale for $21.45. So again, this is the Yuletide. So if you'd like these, just type Yuletide into the comments. There are 4 of those left for $21.45. Then we have the Morning Bloom kit. There's 2 of these left for $40.29. We have the Autumn Vibes placemat kit for $19.99. And then we have 1 of the chicken placemats left. So just if you want the chickens, put chicken or American Pride. This one's on sale for $22.75. And then we have the one in the entryway. The down, excuse me, Down Memory Lane for $15. And then I have 1 more, but it's in the classroom. I'm getting my steps in this morning. And then we have one kit left from the shop, the All Indiana Shop Hop this past year. This one is, we called it Farm Sweet Farm. This used the little panel with all the state parks on it. This kit is finishes 81 by 86. It was originally $172. We have it on sale for $111.79. So if you would like this one, just put Farm Sweet Farm. So those are, and we're getting ready for our sample sale that starts after Thanksgiving. This whole room will turn into retired samples that we have for sale. So if you know somebody that's looking for a wonderful Christmas gift or just a quilt for themselves, starting after Thanksgiving, that whole room will be full of retired samples that we'll have for sale. They'll also be for sale online, and I'll send emails and post on Facebook when all that is up and ready. So I have a few other new things. The first one I want to show here is this here. So this is new from Janine Babbage. Machine embroidery. It is embroidered on these garden flags from OESD, and they're a double-sided flag. They come unsewn so that you can embroider on them. And then you just sew them up. It has the pocket already on here for your garden flag stake outside, or you can hang it on an Ackfield hanger inside. Really pretty. We have these patterns. They're MIA at the moment. I cannot find them, but I also only had about 10 minutes to look. We have them. Machine embroidery for all format designs. She also has a winter one. Warm Winter Wishes. I do know where the patterns are for these because they just came in. $17 machine embroidery. Again, it was done on the garden flag. 2 garden flags come in this pack for $20, so you can do both of them. And again, it comes unstitched, so you can do your and it's unstitched up the side as well, so you can do your embroidery and then just stitch it back down. I use metallic thread here, and it done wonderful. So those are some new from Janine. Along with the black garden flags, we also have cream garden flags. And they're done the same way. They're not sewn, so you can do your embroidery. You can do it on one side, or you could do it on both sides. I chose just to do this one on one side because most likely these are going to get put up on a wall, on a hanger, so they're not going to see the back side. So I wasn't going to bother doing the back side. But we do have these available to go with those. We have a new book, Counting with Friends. So it goes through, I think, up to 10. 8 zebras. Yep. There are 10 friends having fun together. So a cute little book. This book panel is $13.75. It's from Quilting Treasures. And then we use the heavyweight fusible batting from Pellon in our books. Just makes them nice and stiff. So that is a new book. And then I showed this book panel a little while ago. It wasn't done. This one's Rainbow Dreams. Just talks about different things. Being happy, play lots, love big. This panel is $8.99. You can write on here if you're given this as a gift who it's for and who made it on the back cover. These are great for church or any place you don't want the kids to be loud. They have something to do. So those are new. Then I have a few new books and patterns. So the first thing I want to show here is Fondue from Villa Rosa. So great for a panel. I think it takes a 36-inch panel. The panel needs to be trimmed to 27 by 41. So you'd have to cut a yard panel down. But very, very cute, very easy for a panel quilt. Then I know we're not in the season, but this just came in. Midnight Magic Table Runner, the black cat and the pumpkins and that little hat. It's fat quarter friendly, and it finishes 17 by 69. And we have a couple new jacket patterns. This is called Laura's Jacket. This includes instructions for making a pre-made quilt, and it goes from an extra small to a 2X. Has pockets. And then from the same company is Tic Tac Toe, a little jacket for a little person. And this one goes from child size 3 to 8. My girls love their quilted jackets. This is a new book, 500 Sewing Tips, Tricks, Techniques, and Hacks. I have not opened this book yet, but it came highly recommended, so we'll see. I want to sit down and read a few of them. So this is a $19 or $20 book. Has lots of different things in here. How to add things, how to put pockets on, just all kinds of different techniques in this book. Then from Elizabeth Hartman, we have Show and Tell. So really cute animals showing off their quilts. And if you haven't heard, Elizabeth Hartman has joined the Moda family and is going to be designing fabric for Moda now. So all of her patterns now give the option of Bella Solids. So it gives you the Bella names. So we're adding to our Bella collection all the time. This pattern is $30 and it finishes, so there's several options. There's a 45 by 57, a 75 by 85, or there's a bonus project, a wall quilt that's 24 by 28. So really cute. Then another one that's a little out of season is this Modern Autumn Prairie, which you can get started for next year. This one finishes 58 by 74. And it is a $25 pattern. And it takes yardage. And here they've done it on the back in bright colors, which is kind of cool too. And you could leave the pumpkins off because they're appliqued. And then it wouldn't necessarily be an autumn quilt. It would just be a patchwork quilt. One last pattern. I cannot wait to start this one. This is the Garden of Quilts from Lori Holt. This is a cross stitch pattern. And depending on what size cloth you do it on depends on the size, but she has this one in a picture frame. Just really pretty. And then to go along with that one, she has a new needle minder. That is one of the flowers in the Garden of Quilts. So it's this one here. She's got it in a needle minder. These are $17. They're really cute. And then one last notion that I have are these pointless pins. So these are a product that we have started here. What they are is a magnet, but what's nice about them, so there's one side, I flip it over, it's the same on the other side. It's indented in, so they're super easy to pull apart. They are still strong. I use these when I do English paper piecing. Holds my pieces together very well. But the thing I like about them most is that they taper in, so you can get your fingernails in there and get them pulled apart super easy. So these come in a pack of 3. They're all different colors, and each pack is different. And the pack is $8. So it's also good for cork or anything else that's hard to pin, and then it's great for English paper piecing. So these are called pointless pins. And most everything you've seen today, minus one kit, is on our website in the link that is in the description. So the one 4-patch parade kit that I showed, I could not get it to upload to our website last night. I don't know why. Our system is gonna drive me crazy. Yeah, but everything else except the end of the bolts is listed on our breakfast page. So now if you are new to us, I do end of the bolts now. I'll read an R with a number. That's what you need to type in the comments to claim. I'll read yardage, and I'll read a sale price. We do ship. If you need it shipped later tonight, I will Facebook message or email everybody depending on how you comment, and let everybody know what they have claimed and what they have won. So I'm going to get started. And if you're watching the replay, please comment. Somebody may not have commented and claimed something, so please do. Same way with the sale kits. If you see something you want and you're watching the replay, please comment, because you might get it. So I know we had some more people join us. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I missed everybody's comments, but good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's always a blast. So here I go with our end of the bolts. So this is R1. There's 1 yard for $9.56. And this is from the Honey Bloom line from Moda. So this is R1, 1 yard for $9.56. R2, it's a beautiful cardinal stripe. There's 1 yard and 8 inches for $11.90. So R2, 1 yard, 8 inches for $11.90. R3, really pretty patriotic stitching, 1 yard for $8.84. R3, 1 yard for $8.84. R4, this is a flannel. There's 28 inches for $6.41. R4, 28 inches for $6.41. R5, 11 inches for $3.13. R5, 11 inches for $313. R6 is a brushed homespun. There's 34 inches for $818. R6, 34 inches for $818. And this is a brushed homespun. So it's like a flannel feel on one side and a regular homespun on the other side. R7, 30 inches for $749. R7, 30 inches for $749. This is all sewing like advertisements from years ago. R8 is another flannel. This is a Woolies flannel. There's 23 inches for $650. R8, 23 inches for $650. R9, 2/3 of a yard for $673. R9, 2/3 of a yard for $673. R10, really pretty autumn leaves. There's 27 inches for $746. R10, this is R10, 27 inches for $746. R11 is a flannel. This is a Woolies flannel as well. 28 inches for $791. R11, 28 inches for $791. This one is flannel. R12, 30 inches for $813. R12, 30 inches for $813. R13 is 34 inches for $886. R13, 34 inches for $886. R14, this is tan. The printing is tan. So this is R14, 2 yards and 32 inches for $26.76. So R14, 2 yards, 32 inches for $26.76. Great background fabric. R15 is a batik. It's purples and blues. There's 34 inches for $945. R15, 34 inches for $945. R16, 32 inches for $833. R16, 32 inches for $833. R17, this is a white on white. There's 33 inches for $894. R17, 33 inches for $894. R18, this one is very dark. So it is a very dark black with a red print. This is R18. There's 1 yard for $825. R18, 1 yard for $825. R19, it's a really pretty gray. There's 32 inches for $863. R19, 32 inches for $8.63. And our last one, R20, 33 inches for $8.60. R20, 33 inches for $8.60. Okay, so that's everything I have today. I do want to let everybody know, hopefully they've seen our Facebook post and our email. We have Patriotic fabric on sale, 35% off through the 22nd. Yes, through next Saturday. That's in-store and online. You can shop online and use in-store pickup, or we can ship it to you. There's a banner on the home page that's scrolling that will take you right to the fabric that's on sale. But that's all I have for today. So until next time, keep on stitching. Bye.